Well. Good morning, everybody. It's summertime, baby. Summertime in New Hampshire. Hard to beat. There's a little bit of humidity in the air today, Lou, I think. I went for a little bit of a walk, and I felt it a little bit today. And, something, as long as the humidity stays reasonable, something, Mike's a happy camper. Hey, you remember this guy?
Al? Of course
Easy
I
Rider.
Al.
Easy Rider pulls into the parking lot. Guess what he's riding? Tell the folks your bike, what you drive.
Today, this was a 1980 Kawasaki KZ1000 LTD.
Today, he's got several.
46 years old.
46 years old.
Nice.
And the thing looks so mint, it's unbelievable. I love it.
Fun day to be out on the road.
Today. So what happens now if we get a heavy thunderstorm? What do? Go under an overpass?
I'm going to take your car.
Can we fit it in the truck? No, I don't think so.
Now, Louis was a little bit disappointed when I walked in because oftentimes I
saw the helmet.
First thing he did was check your hands.
Well, you never know what you can carry on a motorcycle, Louis.
You have a certain reputation in this studio.
Oh, what did you bring?
Oh, I see a cutting board.
Cutting board.
I see bread.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Some sopressata, homemade sopressata.
Oh.
We got some Castle
And how are we
Verterno
going to eat
olives.
this?
We got some extra sharp mozzarella.
Oh my God.
No, that's provolone.
So you did have food, you little stinker.
I got napkins.
I asked
got
you.
a knife.
Al comes through.
Well, I don't want to disappoint Louis. I know he probably didn't have breakfast.
You know something? Hey, wow. Unbelievable. This is great. Hey, Al, we got a big event coming up and Sunday. And
We do.
There's a lot of activity going on in the town of Wyndham. And the reason for this show is to kind of let people know what's happening in a community so close to them. And one of the main attractions that we have coming up is our friend and your friend, Nicole. Nicole,
Good morning.
how are you, my dear?
I'm doing fine. How are you guys?
Let me check. Louis,
We're doing fine.
I think we're doing all right.
Yep.
I don't know. Al, what do you think?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't even know how you still have your hair after what's been going on the last couple of weeks at this event. But Nicole, you're going to be a big draw for us for Sunday. And we talked about that before. And I had asked you if you had a list of songs that you could perform, but you're working on that now currently. But
Yes.
let's talk a little bit about My 603, the song. My 603. And you're from New Hampshire, and everybody knows area code 603. And you know something? I listened to that song about 4 or 5 different times, and I enjoy it. Did you write that song?
I did. And I did the music. Did you see the music video or did you just listen to the audio?
Wow.
Because there's a music video on YouTube that goes with the song.
I saw that one. That's
Okay.
the one I was watching. And
All right.
you know something? I hit home with me, even though I was born in Massachusetts. I mean, I've been in Wyndham now, I believe, since 1984, I think. And, I consider myself a New Hampshireite, half New Hampshireite, half Massachusetts. But growing up in the city of Lawrence to me was indeed very, very special, as it was to a certain guy that's sitting next to me over here, right?
That's right.
You have some great
Lawrence,
memories.
I mean, there's a big difference. You grew up in Lawrence, you throw the dog a bone, he'd signal for a fair catch. It's a little bit of a rough neighborhood,
I lived in South Lawrence.
That's what I mean.
Well, it was a rough neighborhood because some people, we were in kind of an Irish stronghold.
Careful.
And if your name ended in a vowel, you were in deep doo-doo. I mean, they really made it quite difficult for you. But you know something? I wouldn't trade my growing up years for all the tea in China. Nicole, where'd you grow up, honey?
Actually, Vermont. I was
Oh,
born.
Oh,
I
whereabouts?
actually wrote Clarendon Springs, which is near Rutland, Vermont.
I know where it is. Yeah.
Yep,
We go up to Stowe quite a bit. And I love that area. A little bed and breakfast up there. And we've
it's
got the
beautiful. Just
we got to know the owners very well. And, they treat us like gold. And you know something? It's nice when you're recognized and you're not just a number.
yes,
Whether
agreed.
you have an employee, everybody wants to be recognized. And you know something? It goes a long way.
Yeah.
You get much more productivity out of a person if you throw a bone his way every once in a while, as Al says.
that's right.
But that's the good philosophy to keep through life, and I've tried to maintain that. And something, it's a great thing. So Nicole, the song, you actually sat down and wrote the words to that yourself?
Oh yes, yes. I've written 2 albums so far. Actually, I'm working on the third album. Uh,
Oh, when's that going to be out?
I'm halfway through. I'm more than halfway through it, but as you age, your body fails you. So I've had knee replacement surgery. I've had a couple of things that I had to get fixed. So I'm starting to get back into my writing again. And so, there's seasons of life,
Hey,
kind of
age.
upset
You can't get away from it. I don't care what you have, how much money you have.
So Nicole is going to be forever remembered as the very first performer at Indian Rock Park. This is something that was built to last for generations, and something that was built to make it look like it has been there for 300 years. So the very first performance that happens there is going to be the governor reading the Declaration of Independence. That's a recreation of what actually happened right after the signing of the Declaration, July 4th, 1776. But your performance will be the very first performance there.
Yay! Wait
I'm
till
so
you see
excited.
wait till you see what they've done. I mean, you
Oh,
talk
I
about
can't wait.
a beehive of activity. And you know something, besides having an event like this, it's something that's going to be carried on for generations and generations. Just, there's an area where they can park school buses, they can have educational classes there. And according to history, there was a lot of activity that went on with the indigenous people.
Yeah,
right?
don't mind me. I'm taking out the age profile. Can you smell that, Mike? We're going to start to get racially profiled here, because this smells like aged provolone. Can you smell that? Louis could probably smell it over
I
there.
haven't got it yet.
Louis,
no.
forget about it. I'm surprised he hasn't come over.
So yes,
Nicole, we got a spread going on.
yeah,
I'm kind of bummed that I'm on just audio, video here. I wish I was there to have some.
we'll make up a nice piata for you. So
Right.
yes, this particular area has been identified for hundreds of years as an important area where indigenous people were located. And there's an outcropping of rock there. It's called Indian Rock. And it was a spot where the indigenous people actually ground grain and sharpened tools. And it was overlooking this body of water that later became known as Cobbett's Pond in Windham. So 1933, as most recently as 1933, a plaque was put on there naming it Indian Rock, because it had been called Indian Rock back from when Reverend Cobbett was here, which was before it was the United States.
Wow, really? That plaque is nice that they put on there.
Yeah.
And if you look at the top of the stone, Nicole, it's like a basin created from them working and crushing wheat or whatever they were doing and processing. You can actually see, you could picture them, standing over it and preparing food for the winter months. And with Cobbett's Pond, they did so much fishing. And between Cobbett's Pond and where Al and I call home, Cannibal Lake, that land in there was extremely fertile, fertile. So there was a lot of activity in that central area. And Windham has got areas all over the place with a lot of history. And you know something? It's nice that they're preserving it. And, it
almost got lost, Mike, because when they did the I-93 widening project, that land was all taken by eminent domain by the state. because they didn't know where they were going to relocate 111 for exit 3. Incidentally, that was like $1 billion project, of which about 300 million of it was spent just in Windham, right in that spot. So what the state does when they're doing a project like this is they acquire all the land that they think they might need around it. And it happened to be that they acquired that land. And if the road had gone just slightly to the south, they could have just demolished this thing. There was nothing there to protect it. So I'm glad we got a chance to keep it. And this is going to be a great celebration of it to create this passive recreation park.
You know something? It's a nice legacy. And why don't you tell the story of how the concept, how this first started? I mean, was it 22 you started with this?
Yeah, well, actually going back when I served on the Board of Selectmen and became aware that the state now owned this and that the road could possibly go there, we went to the state and just asked them if we could purchase just the patch of land that the rock itself was on. And the state allowed us to do that. And the taxpayers of Windham approved us buying just this little patch of land. So we bought that, but there was not much that could be done with it other than to prevent anything from happening to the rock itself. Right. But it just sat there in the woods. Nobody knew anything about it.
Go right by it without knowing it.
Yeah. But it, here it is, a historic landmark. Roads are named after it. The first road in Windham went right through the thing or right by it. So we ended up saving it and through some collaboration with local authorities, my family acquired land. We got together with some donors and built this beautiful
really very nice. And you know something, I remember when True Value Hardware Store, Oscar, he had that right on that same stretch.
That's right.
And the state ended up taking his building and they used it like their headquarters when they were working on 93.
That's right.
But that 93, you know something, thank God they put that extra lane in when they did. Because you'll be on 93 in Massachusetts and you're barely moving. All of a sudden you get to New Hampshire and you're doing the speed limit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Incidentally, that hardware store is now Nancy Chippendale's dance studio. And she is going to be, children who are students there are going to be performing after you at Indian Rock Park.
How cool is that? Yes. I love it. Nicole, how long have you been performing? I mean, I'm not trying to date you in any way.
Oh, I've been singing out professionally about 15 years. I've always been singing my whole life. I sang in my father's band when I was a kid back in Vermont. Then I got married, moved to New Hampshire, and then I put music away while I raised kids. And then when they became young adults, I started back at music again.
Okay. And you got a new CD coming out. Any idea when?
I'm still in the process of recording the last few songs. So I'm hoping, I keep saying the end of the year. I'm hoping that would be nice. But
how expensive?
It can be expensive.
Yeah. How expensive of a proposition is trying to record a CD? Because Al sings when he takes a shower in the morning and he would like to know, he's thinking of recording some of it. Which I hope.
Yeah, well, if you do it on a shoestring budget, you could probably put it together for a couple of grand. But if you want more musicians, a couple of thousand.
Okay.
On a shoestring budget. But if you want it really top notch and you add extra musicians, extra instruments into your music and harmony, you could be spending a little more hiring other people.
Well, I think we should do a live recording at the thing and sell the live track, like the Rolling Stones did, the live album.
Yeah.
Think so?
I think so.
Yeah. Keep in mind, they were indoors when they recorded the live track. Outdoors, it's a different animal. Trust me. I know. Trust me.
And you're going to be there, Mike. You haven't mentioned that. You're going to be the MC for the event, interviewing the governor and interviewing Rachel and the SWAT team.
I hope we get a chance to say hi to Nicole after she performs.
I hope so too.
Going to be
I love that.
Going to be right in front of the tower, and this guy wanted to put us in the tower. You go up. There's something. How many stairs? 41.
There's a lot of stairs. It's 43 feet tall. Spiral stairs. To the observation deck. 43 feet.
So 3.5 stories.
That's right.
All right. And then you get up there and it's all glass. So I was trying to figure if it was sunny like it's going to be, it would be about 126.
Yeah, I might get baked in there a little bit.
Forget about it. I says, Al, how about a tent right in front? Nice open sides, get a breeze.
Whatever you
know,
want, Mike. We took care of
And
that.
we can interview everybody walking by. And hopefully we're going to have a live mic. So we'll start talking to people as they're strolling around. And, it's a family get together. It's a family affair. And, so I got a feeling a lot of people are going to show up. A lot of people are going to show up. And I really hope it happens because a lot of people involved in this. And I've got to meet a few of them at different meetings. And boy, I'll tell you, they're dedicated. I mean, they're dedicated to Wyndham.
Great volunteers. Jen Simmons heads our committee up and does a great
of a
job.
woman.
Cheryl Haas, who's our recreation
Yeah.
director. Dennis Anabaldi behind the scenes, who's our guy that heads up all the physical departments of the town. Everybody's been involved.
Well, something, I'm excited. I'm excited that I'm not in the tower. I'm down beneath it. That's
Well, you're
what
going to
I'm
have the state police SWAT team leaping out of the
They're
top
gonna be
of the
coming on
tower,
my head.
right on top of
As
you.
long
boy.
as they don't land in the tent, we're going to be all set. But we also have you have another MC that's going to be joining me. Why don't you tell us?
Tom Early, great guy, and Tom is the administrator for the Wyndham Uncensored Facebook page, but also does a lot of live streaming of events. So we're going to have a great combination of you and Tom. I think it's going to be fantastic. So you'll be able to hear them and see them live streamed and broadcasting out in the areas for the crowd. So your interviews will be able to be heard locally, and they'll be able to be live streamed as well.
Well, Nicole, what do you have to say for the folks what to expect at your performance? Because you're really our lead, and you're going to be the first person that's going to perform in that beautiful park. And what would you like to say to your fans? I know you must have a following. And
Oh, yes. I just say it's an incredible honor. I'm so excited to be a part of this, and obviously to sing at this amphitheater would be amazing. But yeah, I'm going to do some original music, starting with my 603, and I have 2 other albums worth of my original music to throw in, and then I'll do some cover songs that people are familiar with, and just have fun, have a good day, and let the kids enjoy and dance around, and hopefully have a good time.
well, we're looking forward to hearing what you're going to sing. And something, we'll keep everything a secret so we don't know exactly what to expect. But my 603,
Looking forward to
we
it,
can sing it
Nicole.
together. When she's singing it, we'll get together. We'll do a little
That's
soft
right.
show.
Okay.
There you go.
I want to thank you very, very much for joining us this morning. We're getting ready to take a break. And
Awesome.
like I said, I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.
All right. Thank you, Mike and
Take
Al and Lou. Thank you.
So I think starting, can you show it to the camera? The camera's there.
Ooh,
Oh, my.
we have
Oh,
to double
my.
the commercial break here.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. And Brett, see, you guys were,
You doubted me, Lou.
I did.
I scared you for a little while.
I won't do it again.
Plus, I got extra for you to take home here.
Oh,
that's
nice.
very, very nice. of you.
Nice.
Hey, listen, we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna listen to our sponsors. We got some brand new equipment here in the studio, and things are really working very well. And the last couple of weeks were, thanks to Louis, the only thing that kept us on the air. He had wires running, extension cords. You didn't know where the hell he was going with.
It's first
But all I
class
know,
in here,
the
Mike.
finished product, it wasn't 100%, but it was damn close. So again, Al, I know what everything that's happening. For you to take the time to be here this morning is important.
I'm happy
I
to
wanna-
be here, Mike.
You're going to be doing a lot of talking in the next 2 segments. So we're going to take a break now, and we'll be right back. Take care, everybody.
Ciao, this is Esther of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
Legacy Care Law Firm provides estate planning and elder law services to people in the greater Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire areas, with offices in North Andover and Woburn, Massachusetts, as well as Nashua and Salem, New Hampshire. Discussing family and financial matters with an attorney can be intimidating, but our goal is to help you prepare for the future as you preserve your legacy. We help clients qualify for government medical benefits and ensure their estates are preserved for their families so they don't need to worry about their estate being wiped out by high nursing home expenses. Legacy Care Law Firm attorneys are here to support your journey toward a more secure financial future.
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, the Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Play more, earn more, win more at Encore Boston Harbor. Sign up for Win Rewards today and score $50 in free play instantly. Score even more as you play your favorite games. New members will also receive $25 in free play for every 100 tier credits earned playing with your new Win Rewards card. Highly rewarding instantly. Visit EncoreBostonHarbor.com for more information. New members only. Further terms and conditions apply. If you or a loved one is experiencing problems with gambling and needs support, call 833-273-5050 or visit GamblingHelplineMA.org to speak with a trained specialist. Specialists are available 24/7 and services are free, confidential, and available in multiple languages.
This is Cindy
and Mike Kunstler,
owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
He is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops, seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery tender Lazy Man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
Hope to see you soon. We got Lietizo in the studio with us, but right now we have a caller. Caller, you're on the Sicilian Corner.
God bless you. You're smart. You're wicked smart. Shut up.
Hello. Hey, no fighting on the air. Dan. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, vaguely. It's not the best of connections. Where are you? In a tunnel?
I'm in my car.
Okay. What can we do for you?
Well, Mike asked me to call in and tell a little story about the Indian Rock.
Oh, beautiful.
That's all.
Well, let's hear it.
Who am I speaking?
You got Mike and Al.
Sorry, Mike. Oh, am I on the air right now?
Yes, you are.
Hey.
It's a live show
thank
here.
you. Thank you. First, I just wanted to throw a thank you out to Al. He made me recall summer before last, I had guests from Taiwan visiting, and they got a little turned around.
Yes. Oh, right.
Oh, they got
right.
lost. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we brought them back home to you.
Kind enough.
That's great. That's great. I remember that well.
Well, I'll be brief, but I wanted to compliment you. Yesterday, for the first time, I went up and took a look at the project, the new Indian Rock Park. Fantastic. And
thank you.
I'm a lifelong resident of Windham, and I had a little story I shared with Mike, and he wanted me to tell it to you. I was a Cub Scout, probably 1970, and one of the den mothers took us up to Indian Rock to tell us the whole story and show us around. And as you're aware, there was nothing more than the remnants of the old Indian Rock Road that drove past it. It was very overgrown. But as young boys, we climbed the rocks, and actually one of the boys found an arrowhead. And very exciting day. Between you and I and the rest of the world, I think the den mother planted it. But
no.
But no, it was a great time, and it's a little bit of Windham history, and I'm grateful to you and what you're doing to preserve it.
Thank you so much.
Very nice of you to say.
That means a lot. I mean, it's amazing. There's a stone wall there that we preserved that we estimate was built when George Washington was 9 years old. So way before founding of our country.
Wow. Unbelievable. Hey, Dan, safe travels, my friend.
All right, guys, keep up the good work.
Thank you. Hope to
Take
see
care.
you Sunday.
Yeah, he'll definitely be there. He'll definitely be there. So the concept of this that's taking place, this whole, I want to do something special, I want to preserve history, that entered your head how?
Well, the first thing was just realizing that nobody was taking care of this rock, and it happens a lot, and it just, it happens in community government. We identify things in the community that are important, and then nobody really does anything about it. Everybody wants something to happen, but they don't figure out how to do it. And then, there are budgetary issues. People are trying to figure out how they're going to pay for a fire truck or whatever. So they're thinking about the things that are of momentary importance and not some of these long-term things that are enduring in importance. So we get together, and we wanted to do this as my family. We wanted to create this park. Once we got into it and did the design for it, we realized that the scope of the project, in order to do it the right way, was very much more than what we had thought of.
Mm-hmm.
So once the number topped, past $1 million to do it, we brought in some
which
friends.
brings me to this. You had 8 other families in the Windham area that contributed to
seven other families.
Seven other
Yes.
families. And the project came out to a little over $1 million when all is said and done. And I'm sure it's over that now.
Mhm.
That's amazing. The people.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. These are the type of people who actually do things. They're not going out and trying to take money from someone else or take something from there. They want to give back more than they ever take from the community. So you've got people like Bill DeLuca and his family, Charlie Hanna of the Cedars group, his family's involved. Bill Fosnight from Windham, Ed Gallagher from Windham, Bruce Anderson. And then we have an anonymous family too.
I saw that.
Yeah, there are people who want to contribute and they just don't want to be known.
Because what happens, once they see your name and you're a major contributor.
Dan Engsing too. I don't want to leave Dan Engsing out of it. Dan Engsing is another great guy. That's the group of the 7 families. So when I called them up, I said, look, I'm trying to do this thing. We kind of thought we could do it for a few $100,000, and it comes out to be, it always does in all these projects, comes out to be a lot more. And who the heck knows how much an amphitheater made out of solid granite is going to cost.
It's amazing.
Nobody knows this because it hasn't been built since the Coliseum was built. So when it came together, we didn't want to compromise it. We didn't want to start making things out of aluminum or, engineered block.
Cutting corners.
We wanted to do it so it looked like it had been there for 1,000 years and somebody just found it. So we went up and we asked friends and we said, hey, we're not asking for $500. It's like, I need 100,000 each. And these people stepped up and wrote the checks, and we put that together with what our family was doing. It brought us to where we needed to be, and we're turning something over to the town that'll be, we think, a really great
forever,
asset.
generation for generation. I mean, it's unbelievable. Long after we're all gone, Plus, you put in walkways. I mean, there's beautiful paths up in the top.
Yeah, there's a great hiking trail, and Peter Griffin, who has been a fantastic asset to this project. Derek Safi and Peter Griffin from Windham Historic District Commission have been involved in this. And this is really Peter's concept. Peter is someone who's been involved in preservation of history, everything from Searles Chapel to the writing of the book, The History of Windham, back in the 70s. He's one of the people involved with that.
I have that book.
Yeah, that's actually hard to get right now. Very hard to get. So Peter, you should have him autograph that for you. Bring it to the show and have him autograph the book. So he was involved and came up with the concept of the park, hiking trail,
good for him.
Picnic area.
Very good.
But then the idea is how are you going to do this? So we wanted to do it. He had the idea. We put it together. We've worked through it. We had to get through a lot of the boards and get various approvals to do this. We had to buy an additional, my family bought an additional parcel of land next to this, which is what made the whole thing work, because the little teeny parcel wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
So the state was selling this other parcel. We bought it, and we've donated a great part of that back.
That's very, very generous. Very generous. I believe we have some people that have been writing into you.
Mike Lucci, my buddy from when we were little kids in Salem. Mike, thank you for writing in. And Nancy DeMarco, thank you for listening in. Nicole, we see you in there as well. Obviously, Roger, always a part of.
He's my mainstay. Yeah. Barbara.
Yeah, Barbara Cody.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in today, and we hope everybody's going to come out. There's been just a outpouring of curiosity as we're down there. There probably like today, there's over the course of the week, there's anywhere between 50 and 100 working people down there.
I couldn't believe it this morning.
It looks very natural down there, but underground we've got data lines, we've got electricity, so we've provided a real stealth form of having the park be able to be powered up for sound or for data. There's security cameras that are in the trees; you can't even see them. So with a direct connection to Windham PD, with DVRs. So if there's ever any problems there, you can rewind the thing and look, and they're infrared, so they see at night, and you can't even see them in there. But this is all part of what we turned over to the town.
Something unbelievable. Andy Parisi is writing in. Hello, Andy. How are you? And something. Security is always today. There's some. We all did things as kids, and now as an adult, you look back and you're kind of ashamed of what you did. But vandalism. We had it at Christopher Columbus Park with the Christopher Columbus statue, and it's nice to know that there's that much security in and around this park because so much money has been spent thanks to the generosity of the families that were mentioned. And it's also the volunteers that worked with you to put this project together. Unbelievable. I mean, a lot of hours went into this. They're thinking of every little corner. And, we're going to have food vendors. They're going to be food trucks.
Yeah, the thing about Sunday, Mike, that's great is we coincided this opening with the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence being signed. So not only are we celebrating the 250th over there, we are also celebrating the grand opening of the park. And Governor Ayotte is good enough to be there. And she's actually going to be the very first person at Indian Rock Park to do anything. She's cutting the ribbon with us at about noontime. And or actually about 12:30. The festivities begin down at your booth, which is at the Central Plaza of Enterprise Drive there.
Just where all the spotlights meet.
That's where you will be. So the very first thing that Governor Ayotte's going to do after cutting the ribbon is she's going to go up and read the entire Declaration of Independence. And that is actually a recreation of what happened. That's how the word got out. July 4th, 1776. There were copies of the Declaration made, sent out by horse in all different directions. And it was read publicly. In Boston, they do it every year. July 4th, they read it. And we're going to do the same thing. I think this is the first time it's been done in New Hampshire. Yeah. So the governor's going to read that. And then that's when the performances and everything begin. Then she's coming down right afterwards for an interview with you, Mike.
I have not had the pleasure of meeting her, so I'm looking forward to it.
Fantastic.
I'll tell you, she handles herself exceptionally well. I think she's been great for the state. And something I do. I'm really looking forward to asking a few questions. I believe we have a caller. Caller, you're on the Sicilian Corner.
Al, Mike, Roger Trudell.
Hey, Roger.
Speaking of devil. Hey, Roger, how are you?
We got to save a plate for Roger. So Prasada here.
I'm surprised he's not here.
Yeah, why wasn't I invited to that fest? Come on.
I thought we were going empty today, to be honest with you.
He could bring a jug of wine down. That's the only thing we're missing.
Ooh. Anyway, I'm speaking to two of my three favorite Windham residents who actually live probably within 3/4 of a mile of each other. Lietizo, Michael Mazza,
yeah,
even Cipoletti. Again, I love Wyndham. I'm a resident of Salem, but you're our cousin right across the border there. I love it.
There you go.
I just want to give Windham should be proud. Just down the street from Al's place is my new favorite pizza joint, Pizza Lisa. Oh my God!
You can never get enough pizza, Mike.
Number one in the world.
Whatever she's doing it correctly. And I will travel from my house. Mike knows where I live. I will go down to the B&H gas station. It sounds like we're down in the south, I guess. I don't know. But go to the pizza store and a gas station, and it's heavenly.
We've got some great food.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, that's going to be at the event. You've got to come down for that. I know you're a foodie. Mike is going to be talking about that. We've got some food trucks at this event, including people from Thwaites bringing their food truck up. So they're going to have their meat pies there.
We also have the Lietizo truck there.
Yes, our culinary, mobile culinary system is going to be fresh baking cookies.
And we have one cookie in particular. It's called Debbie's Cookies. And she's going to be out there passing them out, right?
That's right.
I nothing for nothing, but I'm intimately familiar with Thwaites. I grew up, probably 2.5 miles from there. Absolutely. And,
if you have time,
Canadian household, pork pies were,
the best.
English pork pies. Yeah. Very, very good. Hey, I want to thank you very much, man. Take care, and thanks for coming on. Debbie Durgan just wrote. Take care, Roger. Debbie Durgan just wrote in, and she goes, "Oh my, yeah."
Debbie will be there.
Debbie's, something. You talk about being greeted correctly. When you walk into AJ Lietizo Marketing and Sales, That's the first smile you're going to see. And she doesn't stop smiling for all the time you're there.
She is our ambassador, front desk ambassador. Our new front desk ambassador, I have to say, taking over from Marianne Henry, who had been there for 13 years prior. But Debbie's fantastic, and she's going to be out there at the mobile kitchen working the cookies.
Yeah. We've got one of our old friends saying hello, too, Chris Verdi Lynch. Chris, a pleasure to hear from you. Hey, you know something? They're coming out of the woodwork. I love it. That's good. That's she's Barbara Cody's cousin, and they communicate a lot, and they're close together, and just nice people. All of them nice people. Roger, I hope I see you Sunday, buddy.
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Okay, very good.
He's on his way down to get a slice of pizza.
All right.
You know what's cool at that event, if I can mention, Mike, is when they do the Pledge of Allegiance, 2 of my grandchildren are going to be leading the group in the
How
Pledge
cool
of
is
Allegiance.
that?
Yeah, one of them is 5 years. I think they're we have both 5-year-olds. So one is my granddaughter Melanie Lietizzo, who is going to be representing the Girl Scouts there in her uniform.
Excellent.
And then we've got my grandson Jack Zimmerman, who's going to be doing the Pledge of Allegiance with Melanie. We have that patriotic walk that's going the whole distance as well, being led by 2 of my grandsons who are Boy Scouts.
When we come back from this break, we're going to talk about the timing, what's going to take place, when and where, and even the squat team repelling on Mikey's head. You know, that should be pretty good. That should be. I'm looking forward to that, really. That takes some stones, you know.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, really. Hey, Lou, why don't you take us out, buddy, and we'll be right back.
Ciao, this is Esther of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
Legacy Care Law Firm provides estate planning and elder law services to people in the greater Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire areas, with offices in North Andover and Woburn, Massachusetts, as well as Nashua and Salem, New Hampshire. Discussing family and financial matters with an attorney can be intimidating, but our goal is to help you prepare for the future as you preserve your legacy. We help clients qualify for government medical benefits and ensure their estates are preserved for their families so they don't need to worry about their estate being wiped out by high nursing home expenses. Legacy Care Law Firm attorneys are here to support your journey toward a more secure financial future.
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, the Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's, honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Play more, earn more, win more at Encore Boston Harbor. Sign up for Win Rewards today and score $50 in free play instantly. Score even more as you play your favorite games. New members will also receive $25 in free play for every 100 tier credits earned playing with your new Win Rewards card. Highly rewarding instantly. Visit EncoreBostonHarbor.com for more information. New members only. Further terms and conditions apply. If you or a loved one is experiencing problems with gambling and needs support, call 893-272-5050 or visit GamblingHelplineMA.org to speak with a trained specialist. Specialists are available 24/7 and services are free, confidential, and available in multiple languages.
This is Cindy.
And Mike Kunstler.
Owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
he is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops, seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery, tender, lazy man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
And we are back. Al, big happenings in Wyndham, New Hampshire, Sunday.
Big happenings, Mike.
All right. So just to recap, you're having an event. We're having an event.
Town Day in Wyndham.
Right. And why don't you give us kind of a time schedule for people to kind of get used to what's going to happen when and where?
Yes, it's actually quite an action-packed day. So it begins with a optional. No, you don't have to do this, but there's a hike. It's a 2-mile hike on the Wyndham Rail Trail that takes you all the way through the sidewalk system, which now connects all the way to Indian Rock Park.
I noticed the extension. Do you have something to do with that?
We did. Our family.
I'm not surprised, Lou.
No, I'm not surprised either.
That was part of our family's project. That was actually our own project, separate from Indian Rock Park, to continue the sidewalk system, because the sidewalk system in Wyndham is a little bit fragmented. There are little pieces of sidewalk. Many people don't realize this, but Route 28 in Wyndham, where 128 and 111 converge, is a bridge that goes over that people have seen that has the rail trail on it. That rail trail goes all the way down to Lawrence, Mass, goes all the way up to Derry, but it connects right there to that sidewalk system. Anywhere you can get to from the rail trail, you can now get to that sidewalk. That sidewalk comes all the way up through town, past Searles Chapel, and comes all the way down, and it ended right near where the tower is. So what we did is we provided a connection at the tower through our property where we deeded access permanently to the town, and then we donated sidewalk system, and we put in about an extra, a little bit more than a quarter of a mile of sidewalk.
Is it a quarter of a mile?
About that, yeah.
Really?
Yep. It's sad to say. You know
It's
how
beautiful.
I can tell a quarter of a mile look from my old hot rod days. You know, it's not like.
So Derek, I can't believe it's been 10 years since we were standing in this very spot talking about the discovery of
now
Indian
you
Rock.
can get
And
from
here we are
Indian
10
Rock
years
Park
later.
to there. So
Yeah, I mean,
that's
so much
what
has
the
changed
significance
in the
of
last
the hike
10
is we
10
actually
years,
have.
this is completely
If you get there around
different.
10:15 in the morning, there are shuttle
some things
buses.
that remain the
They'll
same.
take
Your
families
passion
in the
for
shuttle
this,
up to
Peter
Ralston
Griffin's
Road,
passion for this,
where
and
we
what's
will have
happened
access to
evolved
the
since then.
So people
trail.
park their
Incredible.
cars first.
Park their cars,
We're gonna take a
come
walk
in there,
and
jump
check
on the
it out.
shuttle.
Great.
Yeah, the
This
shuttle
sounds
will
exciting.
take you up there
it's,
where the
from
Boy
the
Scouts are
HTC
leading
perspective,
a
we're
group
trying
of
to
people.
get
They'll go down the rail trail. We're actually coming out at the new Nuria station there.
Yes. Yep.
We connect with the sidewalk and we go all the way through. So that's being led by the Windham Boy Scout Troop 266. And I know the first two leaders are my grandsons, Alden Lietizzo and Marcus Lietizzo. So they'll be up there leading the first couple of groups back. So when you arrive back there at the tower, there's all kinds of booths with a lot of nonprofit organizations going on. We've got the food trucks.
Yeah, you got quite a few. Huh?
DJ, we've got you and Tom broadcasting. We've got entertainment. We've got I think they call it the train off the tracks. It's a
roaming train.
The roaming train. So there's a train to take kids on train rides up and down the road. So there's going to be a lot of fun things going on. Music, food, fun. That's when the Pledge of Allegiance and flag ceremony take place. And
so we're having representation from the American Legion Post 109, the Wyndham Lions Club, the Women's Service Club of Wyndham, Wyndham Rotary Club, and they also wrote in this morning.
Mike Lucci, yes.
Yeah. Wyndham Girl Scouts. I like that. Wyndham Endowment. What is the Wyndham Endowment?
Great group of people. They put together funds that they gather from donations and allocate those funds to different community projects. Really great group of people that do fantastic things in the town of Windham.
Now, the first question Louis asked is there going to be any food?
Louis, plenty of food. I think there are 5 food trucks here. I don't know if you have the detail of that.
You got Thwaites. Thwaites Market's going to have their food truck there, and those English pies when they're hot.
And they do make an Italian version.
They do. I know.
Provolone and sausage.
I can't get nothing by you.
Mike, I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy that.
What is the walking gourmet? I'm not familiar with.
That's another food truck that's commonly found around Windham at Griffin Park and everything. They do a really great job.
Is that the truck that's at Windham Park during the week?
That's one of them. And they do a great job. So they're going to be there serving as well. And
of course, Louis loves his ice cream. So we got timeless treats there.
Fantastic. Got to have an ice cream after you have all that.
This I'm not familiar with. Granite State Glitzies. Is that how I pronounce it?
That's going to be a surprise for me too. I'm looking forward to it. Part of the whole carnival
what's a glitzy?
Atmosphere.
I have no idea what a glitzy is.
I'm going to pre-order one for you and me, Louis.
All right, let's check it out.
You're going to freeze it and bring it in next time?
Yeah. I'm going to have it that day during my interview with you.
And then, of course, our friend Debbie, she's going to be on Lietizzo's food truck out front.
Yes, one of our culinary food systems are there. Those are the trailers we brought down to North Carolina for Hurricane Helene relief. So now they're not providing emergency relief. They're providing fresh baked hot cookies. Be careful, everybody. The cookies are hot right out of the oven.
And low in calories.
I'm sure.
Ladies, low in calories.
They're good with some of that ice cream as well.
How about a glitzy? If you have a glitzy.
I throw a glitzy on the side.
So anyway, getting back to the scheduling. So here we are. We got the ribbon cutting. We got the Declaration of Independence. What takes place after that?
There are going to be continuing performances at Indian Rock Park. So there'll be one after the next.
So we have Nicole coming on.
You have Nicole. Up there you've got Nancy Chippendale's Dance Studios. There are some. There's a ventriloquist.
Kevin Driscoll. I haven't seen him perform. He's the ventriloquist. He's going to present Paul Revere and Friends.
That should be interesting.
And maybe then we can go and have a glitzy after that.
I think we have.
Before.
I'm going to keep a fresh glitzy cracked the whole time.
Unbelievable.
Whatever it is.
The roaming railroad, for people that have a problem with the bad hip or knees, they can ride that anywhere. Or
I think that's more of just a kid's.
It's
thing.
A kid's thing.
They're going up and down the street. Anybody can get on it, but we're going to have golf carts there too. So to assist people, people are going to park at Castleton Function Hall, and we have parking also at our other building, the AJ Lietizzo Professional Center.
I would like to ask you about the handicap parking for people.
Yes. So handicap parking is at the AJ Lietizzo Professional Center, which is right in the middle of the tower and Indian Rock Park. And when you're there will be people on golf carts to help shuttle people around. So plenty of access.
So there's plenty of help. Yeah. There's plenty.
Okay, according to Gemini, glizzy is the modern word for a hot dog.
Well, there we go.
Why can't they just leave things alone?
I don't know. I don't know why we needed a new word for glitzy, but
Glitzies.
glizzy.
I guess it's where you brought up, I guess.
Must be a trademark.
You know, I remember the SM Packing Company and Mount Vernon, off of Mount Vernon Street in South Lawrence. And when I used to work at the Butcher Boy, I used to make deliveries there. And there were a lot of Polish people that worked there. And the ladies were so nice. They really were.
You could get one of those SMs over at Lawton's for all those years.
But they
Yeah,
used
I'm
to
a Maple Leaf
they
guy.
used to go to the steamers.
Yeah.
Somerville.
They would go to the steamer and they'd get like 5 or 6 hot dogs still linked together. And they would come over and they'd put it around me like a necklace. So I'd leave. I'd be driving a 93, munching away with my necklace. But they were so hot, they snapped. They snapped.
Those natural casing frames and
Natural
the Maple
casing,
Leafs too were fantastic.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
What they're
company.
selling now is criminal. The skinless and the plastic bag with the oil and all. No,
Not the same.
Spend a little bit. Get a good hot
Good
dog.
natural casing, Frank.
So we have one of our neighbors, Nancy Chippendale's dance studio. They're going to
Yes.
be performing.
That's right.
She has a group. And
Roger is telling me that the food trucks aren't free. He should be telling you. Although they're probably free for Mike.
The cookies at the AJ Lietizio trailer are free.
Oh, see, there you go, Roger.
See, you got to, Roger, we have to make, he doesn't hear very well. So he hears what he wants to hear. If he says free.
I'm not the guy looking for freebies. You're the guy looking for freebies.
If he sees free, he says, that's for me.
You know, we talked about that walk. If people can make it early for the walk, it's a really cool thing to do. And then you actually see the connectivity of the sidewalks and you arrive there and you'll see it from where you're at.
And these are sidewalks. There's no holes in them. There's no cracks. These are brand new. I mean, they're beautiful.
Paver
That was the whole-
blocks, really nice.
very, very nice. Very nice. And now that brings us down to the repelling.
Yes.
When did you land? Did you get them?
Yes.
How did you pull that off?
Well, we've got a great group. This group is part of New Hampshire State Police, and this is not just like some exhibition group. If there's an emergency, if there's a problem, these are an elite group of people who are there in the worst situations to save lives and to help people out. So there's 26 of them total in the state.
Ooh.
And Mike and I had an opportunity to meet these guys. I'm going to tell you, the guy that I met straight out of Central Casting. I mean, this guy is very handsome, uniform fit perfectly, humble, great guy, typical of what you'd find in someone who's like a special operator or an elite person, not full of themselves. Just he's the type of guy, if you were stuck on the side of a cliff, you'd want to have repelling out of the sky, out of a helicopter to
Love
rescue you. Great guy. So he was asking me like, hey, how do you want us to go out the window here? Do you want us to go upside down Australian style or this? I didn't even know there were different styles.
Upside down.
They do all kinds of great stuff. So they're going to do a great demonstration. And Mike, I think you're interviewing them either right before or right after.
I think right after.
It's going to be fun.
What's the music going to be while they're doing this? That's the important part.
That's a good question. We'll have to let that be the mystery.
Something, that is a good question.
Freebird.
That is a good
You got to do
question.
Freebird because that's the big thing now.
Freebird.
Freebird. With all the national teams, it's all Freebird now.
The SWAT team is we have like 7 different barracks in the state of New Hampshire. Is each barracks have a SWAT team?
No, this is the SWAT team. This is the New Hampshire State Police SWAT team. So they serve our state. Now,
Okay.
So
some
you
of the
meant there are only
members-
26 SWAT members.
Right. And,
interesting.
they may come from different areas.
Yeah.
But they combine, and it's not easy to become one of these guys.
Oh, I'm sure it's not. I was looking at the physical they have to pass. Chris.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a young man's.
I don't think you're going to see him eating glitzies and Dwight's pork pies.
Oh no, they're eating glitzies. There's no doubt about it.
afterwards.
Yeah.
I know Roger will have if it's if he'll try to score some anyway. I know he will.
It'll be
I
fun.
know he will.
It'll be a really fun demonstration.
But they have a
Heroes.
12-minute run to become a member of the SWAT team, and I think it's 1.75 miles they got to run. That's an awful lot.
In gear?
That's hard.
I bet it's
in
in
a
gear.
year.
Yeah.
they have to do 20 squat thrusts in 30 seconds to get 100%. Pull-ups, they got to do at least 14 pull-ups. Push-ups, you got to do 49. I mean, bent knees, sit-ups. Holy chaboli. I'm tired just thinking about it. I know back in the day it was nothing, but, now, just trying to tie your shoelaces is an effort. You would know because you're just a young man. But, your father and I, we can relate to it.
That's
right. You know what I mean? Listen, you got about a minute to go. What do you want to tell people?
Well, first of all, I want to thank everyone in the town of Windham who supported the project that we've done. And I want to thank my staff who's worked really hard, whether it's Patty Klinger or Mike Angelo or
I like
people.
Mike.
Yeah, many people in the company who have really dedicated a lot of sweat. And when you couldn't see the outcome, stuck with everything. So these guys have been working really hard to make things good. We've got some giant flags going up on the tower today. So as you drive by, it's going to stand out. So we welcome everybody. It's going to be a great time to celebrate your country and your town. So come out and see us.
And the location for people to find it is?
Come to AJ Lietizio on Enterprise Drive in Windham. Park right at the Castleton Function Hall and enjoy the day.
Yeah. And you know something we're looking forward to. We're looking forward to seeing a lot of you. I hope you all come down and say hello. And you know something, it's going to be a fun 3.5 hours.
Yes,
it really will be.
Thank you for being there too, Mike, to add to it. That's going to really add a real special touch. You being the MC and the voice of the whole event.
Hey,
you and Tom.
Louis, he said it just the way I wrote it. That's good.
He's absolutely
I'm
right.
proud of you.
I give him a hard time and I joke with him, but he's a good man. He's got a big heart. So I love you, Mike, and I appreciate you being there.
Right back at you. That's why I call you Brother Al.
That's right.
That's it. Hey, listen, everybody, have a wonderful weekend. Keep in mind Sunday. Drop by, say hello. It's only a few hours. There's a lot going on. You're not going to be bored, I guarantee you. And I'm dying to see that SWAT team. I really am. That's going to be pretty cool. And Nicole, with her voice, she's going to have a ball. She
gonna be
really
great.
is. All right. Take care, everybody. See you next week.
Ciao.